to see if we can get a message from Nipsey Hussle. Unfortunately, he was shot, murdered outside of his store. He was doing such good things for the community. Really sad to see a loss like that. So can I get a connection with Nipsey Hussle? Let's see. Okay. Oh. Let's see what we have. Okay, I see when under here we see that trying to bring opportunities for young people, Queen of Cups. So this is telling me that he was very emotionally connected to his community, wanting to do service, wanting to give service, especially with those that were poor, that didn't have opportunity, ones that were really bound and that just felt like they were really those that totally had no opportunity. He wanted to open up opportunities for them. Okay. He was a person of faith. He had his own faith. So going into this, underneath of it, Queen of Swords. I think that this is meaning emotionally he wanted to raise people up to have more of a truth, more of a something that they could have within themselves, a really strong truth, and he was emotionally moved to do the things for his communities. Okay. Offered something he didn't want. I think this has to do with his untimely death. But going forward, pregnant with hope, he had his value system. Faith, what we have with faith. Okay, his faith, and I'm getting 10 of coins. Always this opportunity, that his faith gave him opportunity. Okay, that it's full, that things for him on the other side is full. Okay. Okay, when it comes to emotionally putting out the truth, so that he could come in a position of power to disarm. So again, he wanted to bring more opportunity and to disarm from the gangs and all of that drama. He wanted to give people strength. He wanted to bring strength and hope and give opportunity to these people. Yeah. So what we have offering something you don't want, the Chariot. He was taken too soon. He feels like he was taken out too soon. And it took away his time of his faith to be giving all this other opportunity as well. You know, that was his, I think I tried to say too that was his faith. His work in God was to do what he could do, opportunity to give to others. He wanted to give to opportunity to give and to use truth, to stand for truth. Everybody needs to stand for truth within themselves, to fight against those that would try to overpower you, those that will try to overpower you. Yeah. And he wants to see more opportunity being given, and usually for me, Empress is representing our value system and everything. He wants to have people be strong in that, not only emotionally to have that truth, but to also bring that which you know is right to do, to bring that out into the world, to make changes for the better. That's what it is. He wants to see things change, continue to change for the better. Don't let his death go to waste. Don't let that death go to waste. For people to gain strength and to birth new things. It's like if he wants to see people bringing things forward in his name, to be doing things, to you know, don't walk away. He had to go, not that he wanted to go, and he wants to see new things, new action continue to take place. He wants to see things continue to go forward, to make life better for people, to make sure they have better homes, better upbringings, more opportunity. Temperance. Even though he was killed and, you know, he was involved in things before, he wants people not to be so reactive. He wants to come to more balance, for people to come to balance within themselves. Rather than this fighting. It's like there's too much fighting. I want temperance. I don't want to see this gang stuff anymore, this violence. You know, these things need to be tempered. We need to, we need to continue to gain strength, but in a more altruistic way. We need to gain strength. We need to, have inner strength within yourself. Have inner strength within yourself. That death is not the end. Okay? Death is not the end. Death is not the end. So, don't be sad. Death is not the end. Don't be sad. What else do you have to say? Lovers, you know, love is the answer to, love's the answer to come together in understanding, temperance, you know, there needs to be more coming together, more of we need to have more leadership. He wants to see more leaders come forward, leaders for the community that will stand up in strength and put away the violence, put away the violence, okay? He says he doesn't want to see the violence, okay? And this is something that people need to work on. It's not going to happen automatically. This is something that you need to work towards. You need to, look towards the future. You know, we need to start doing these actions, putting these actions in place, and look towards the future, rather than people seeing what they can get away with, okay? Rather than this abusing things, that things need to be coming more out into the open. Those things of hidden things, like what I'm feeling is like the sadness of the gangs, the sadness that propels people to enter gangs, to get involved into that lifestyle. This needs to be more uncovered. It needs to be looked at. These things can't keep being hidden. They need to, because there's just too much fantasy notions, too many ideations that are not right concerning it. False values, false ideas about strength, what strength is. That the gangs are not strength. That's not strength. Yeah, that's ego. Gangs are ego-based. It's not strength. It's not in that you're just trying to balance, just trying to, stay ahead of things. And that people do need to come to more of a balance, gain more balance, rather than being hung up and stuck in those types of things. You need to see from a different perspective. Things need to be looked at from a different perspective, and then more those coming forward with more action taken to right the wrongs, to teach values, to teach. Yeah, because the wheel is turning. It's time for these things to end. So, that's what I'm getting, that he wants to convey, that he wants to see people come together. He wants to see, again, still more opportunity come forward. What he was about underneath of it all was trying to bring opportunity and strength, better emotional values for kids, for people. He wanted to give to his community because he was in that lifestyle before, and he saw that this is not the way. This lifestyle is not going to benefit anybody in the long run. It's like he's sorry he was involved in it for that time, and he wants to see these things changed. Because of that, he had to leave this planet way too early, because he was involved in that. He just doesn't want to, it feels like he doesn't want his life to be a waste. That the things he had going, he wants to see that continue to go, to continue to grow, and continue to expand for that community, to give to that community. And not to hold hate. Don't hold hate. Don't hold hate. Don't be a hater. Don't be a hater. Yeah. You know, he's totally fine on the other side, but the thing is, he is sad that his life was taken so early. He had more things he wanted to do for the community, and he hopes that this is continuing. He hopes that people will pick it up and continue what he was working on doing in the community, that this will spur people on to pick up the mantle and, you know, to educate people, to get them out of the mentality of wanting to join gangs, that feeling of loss, that feeling of not belonging, that feeling of confusion, that feeling of no opportunity. That a gang is going to offer you some family or some it's offering opportunity, but it's not the right opportunity. It's not offering the right opportunity. That it winds up being a jail and a prison that's hard to get out of. And he doesn't want to see people, young people, caught in that cycle. So I'm going to leave this here. Yeah, you know, I feel he just wants the best for everyone, especially his community that he was involved with. So I'm going to leave this here. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great afternoon.